It's not our place to say that people should change or that they're in the wrong place, or God, they're really messed up. You know, maybe there's a lesson that they have to learn, and that's why they're where they're at.
Out of my mind, out of sight, Mama's got the blues.
Whether it's music or any kind of art can be a tool to heal.
I'd set myself over and over.
My name is Dalannah Gail Bowen. I have been singing for 40 years now, and I started, when I went on the road with the Monkees and stuff. That was 63, 64. We worked with Led Zeppelin and Vanilla Fudge, and I opened for B.B. King a number of times. Then I came to Vancouver, and of course I sang Bee Gees for Jerry Doucette and Jim Burns and all kinds of different people, and that was great as well. Even though I had done all these wonderful things and performed and, produced shows over the years, I really wasn't whole. And throughout my life, I had periodically indulged in drugs. When you come from an abusive childhood, until you can find a way for self-acceptance and self-love, you live your life reiterating the victim. So probably over 10 years, I slowly deteriorated into being a minimally functional person. I know that it was from my childhood, but I also know that I was very aware of how unsatisfied I was with my daily living, but I just didn't know how to get out of it. So I started praying. And I had a stroke. And so when I was under, I had some visits, and it was apparent that it was time to get on with my life. So you have to shut it off for a minute. The stroke, for me, I call it the cosmic kick in the ass, because I never drank, I never smoked, I never did a drug after that. So it was a divine healing. And I'm so grateful for that. What I did was, while I was volunteering, watching what was happening in the community, because while I was under, the message was that there was something specific that I was to do. So I started observing arts in the downtown east side and recognizing how fragmented it was. And that's when the real desire to change came.
I'm Sarah Turner, and I'm the Fabric Arts Workshop Facilitator here at the Downtown Eastside Center for the Arts. Dalannah has inspired everything that you're looking at in here, and she's done so much with so little as far as resources go. So she's a real testament to not only her strength, but her heart. She has a huge heart, and she really believes in the power of art.
Because of what I had been through, that I wanted to create something that would influence change on how people in the downtown east side are perceived, and also give them an opportunity to participate in something that could influence and or change their personal lives through the arts. The Community Quilt Project was born out of the Women's Memorial March. However, what I wanted to do was expand on the quilt idea so that we could have community members and organizations from across the Lower Mainland participate in this. And it's been very successful.
Where I ended up making was to represent my grandmother. I call her Nanny O, that's how I'll refer to her here, I guess. And just took all the, like her children's names, made hearts and put their initials on them, and then their children's children all the way up to the great-grandchildren, just to kind of represent everybody in that family tree and kind of make me think of each of my relatives on the tree.
I had an individual piece that I made actually a long time ago, about 5 years ago, and it was very personal. It was, my son died actually, and I built it because of that.
So what we decided to do is have the quilts as part of the exhibit, and then we would auction them off and put the money back into the programs.
It was cheery. I like the colors. I like the symmetry of it. And I wanted to support the endeavor.
I do think art is healing for that reason alone, that people have the opportunity to connect with themselves. And I think that that's a much bigger problem in society, that people are so lacking their connection to themselves.
Each of us have a place that is our comfort zone. And art can be a tool to reach or connect you with yourself. And when they connect with themselves, that's the richest place that you can be. So if they get an experience of that, maybe they'll want more.
And now I'm something I never thought I'd be. Don't want your pity, ain't asking for your time, can't seem to do nothing with this life of mine. And my heart is aching, breaking too. Mama's got the blues. Mama's got